you seen the game turn around that quickly, Alex?
I think that's the excitement of 2020 cricket, isn't it? Games can change in and over. We've had two guys there that are striking the ball so clean. The game can change so quickly. It can happen with the bowlers as well. A couple of wickets can change the game, and also 2 or 3 sixes in over can as well. We've had it all season. We've had guys that come in and play the match-winning inning. I think that's why we've been successful so far. Last year we really struggled to put sort of any momentum together. The match-winning performances weren't there, and we've had one in every game so far.
I think that was your highest chase of the season, to the highest chase on finals day. Did you sort of have confidence that halfway you could do that?
Yeah, I think so. I think if you'd have asked me that sort of last year, we'd have been nowhere near that. A lot's changed since then. We went away. We worked very hard over the winter, both of our batting skills and our bowling skills. The momentum for us has been a massive thing. Last year we lost the first game, and from then on it was very difficult for us. And this year we started winning games, so we really had the belief coming into finals day that we were here not just to make up the numbers, but to compete and win games like that.
James Foster's been talking up Stephen Crook. What do you make of him?
He's been outstanding for us. The talk of the town in Northampton is he's sort of like the Northampton Botham at the moment. In all forms of cricket, he's just he's playing brilliantly for us. It's been a great signing for us. The coaching staff and the batting staff that picked our overseas signings have been fantastic. Cameron has done fantastically as well. As a ruler, didn't have his best game today, but he's been fantastic throughout the whole competition. And Crookie, he literally plays the same every time he goes out there and just tries to smack it. That's made a little joke up there. I was quite happy they put the runs and balls up there because his masses are great, so it's quite good. It's on good score. But he just tries to hit the ball as hard as he can all the time, and this year it's paying off for him.
Is it fair to say that you've almost ripped up everything you've done before and started afresh this season? Yeah,
definitely. It was a bit of a change for us. A lot of personnel change. We sat down as a squad at the end of last year, and we were pretty fed up with what was going on. We were fed up with losing. We were embarrassing at some times. People weren't talking about us. No one was coming to watch the games. And we just, we sat down. We were probably in there for 2 or 3 hours, and we just, scrapped it all out. Anything that was, when we came out of that meeting, we wanted everything that happened before just to be washed away. And we put together a plan of how we were going to go forward, and it was basically based around working hard, going back to basics. Bowlers working hard, batters working hard. Throughout the whole winter, our strength and conditioning, our fitness, everything was just very structured and very organised. And I think that's why we're reaping the rewards now.
Was that a brainstorm, a squad brainstorming, or were you and
no, not necessarily. It was just one of those things. When we had all the changes, we had new coaches, new captain, new chief executive. We obviously knew that something had to be changed. From my point of view, I'm not the kind of captain who's going to go out there and start preaching and telling people what to do. I'm quite an organised person in what I do in my life, and I wanted a little bit of that to come off in the team. So we just tried to organise practice sessions so they were structured, and every time you were practising with purpose, you were practising to achieve something. Where in the past we'd sort of just gone into it, just had a bit of a bat and bowl.
Is the pitch a bit better than you thought it might be, and does that change your selection for the final?
I think it is a very good pitch. You've got to prepare a relatively good pitch to play 3 games in one day. Yeah. But the stats were heavily stacked against the side that were batting first throughout all the finals day, especially Edgbaston. A lot of sides have chased well, so we decided that that's what we wanted to do.
Did you feel the end of the first innings it seemed to get away from you a bit? Last 5 overs, Foster and Nagy hit the ball well in a strong position. It just seemed to get away from you. Did you sort of feel that way, or not really?
Yeah, well, I dropped like catch it in. They did take the game away from us a bit at the end. I think they got 36 or 2 overs at one point. That's the kind of thing that can change a game for you. I think if we'd have been in that position going into the second half of the game last year, we'd have come out and we'd have still been thinking about that. But I think that's credit to where we've changed from last year. We have the belief that we put that to bed and we can come out and we can still perform. Again, it was just down to Nates could have played a match-winning innings there at the end, but Crookie came out and did it for us as well, and that's why 2020 cricket is so exciting.
And obviously Levi at the start. That is always on the ideal start, isn't it? Really, to score so quickly and just get seemed you had a good start. It then became your game to lose rather than.
Yeah, absolutely. The start of 2020 is crucial. If you lose 2 or 3 wickets up front, it can really sort of stop the chase. It did swing sort of. I think when I got out, it swung a little bit back in Essex's favour, which was why it was so good that Crookie just came out there and he batted the way he does normally. He just went out there and smacked it. But Rich, again, when he's played some superb match-winning innings for us, we know that he's not going to come off every time because it's the way he plays. But he's come over here, he really enjoys his cricket, and for me it was brilliant to see that when he got to 50, he really held the badge. And he really believes in, for a small club like Northampton, what we're trying to achieve is something that I took a lot of pride from, the fact that he was doing that as a foreigner coming into it.
Crook, Brisbane? Australia. Maybe.
Well, yeah, that's what he's going to pick. But, no, he can't do anything wrong at the moment. And you know, long may that continue. He's had an exceptional. I'm really pleased he's done this on the big stage because the career he's had, the season he's had so far has been fantastic.
How have you done that? Because he sort of symbolises the side the way he's clearly enjoyed it much more than he has been.
Yeah, well, you probably know a little bit about that, but he went off to be a rock star for a little bit. You know, there was a bit when he was in Northamptonshire before, he wasn't quite sure what he wanted to do, whether he wanted to go off and sing in a band or play cricket. He went away for a little bit, and I think Middlesex gave him a second chance. He went down there and he really enjoyed his cricket. And the powers that be at Northampton sat down and we wanted him back. You know, he's got I think his fiance is based in Northampton, so he always was going to come back to us. And he's come back with a completely fresh outlook and everything. He loves playing cricket. He's fit. He's strong. But he's still got a little bit of that, you know, that character side of him that's still there. And he symbolises what we're trying to do. Like I said, everyone's enjoying it. We've got probably the best change room I've ever been involved with. It's just very friendly. There isn't one guy that tries to take anything away from what we're trying to achieve. The senior guys mixed with the young guys, and the overseas players that have come in have been fantastic. And that goes across the board from Championship cricket